Hey everyone, how is it going? It is your pal, Sal here. Welcome back to my channel, and more importantly, welcome back to our Katy Perry discography journey. Today, we are tackling an album that okay, this one's gonna be kind of interesting to tackle. So we're tackling her fourth or third, however you want to count it, studio album, Prism, which was released on October 18th of 2013. So when I backtracked in my mind, I was like, okay, where was I in my life when this album came out? Because there were two songs I remembered, but this era I was a little unfamiliar with. So this album came out when I was a junior in high school. So we're going back to those days. And I remembered, like I said, I remembered a few of the songs, but let's go over that real quick. So on the Billboard 200, this album it charted at #1, so yes, we loves it. And there were 5 singles from this album total. And this is what I found interesting going into this album, because there were 5 singles, and I was like, that's interesting, considering I only remember 2 of them, but I thought once I listed them, I would recognize some. Turns out I don't. So out of the 5 singles, we have Roar, which charted at #1, Unconditionally, a song I don't know, which charted at #14, Dark Horse, which we all know, charted at #1, Birthday, which charted at #17, and This Is How We Do, that charted at #24. So out of those 5, the only songs that I know are Dark Horse and Roar, and that's why I find it's going to be interesting to go into this album, because out of all of Katy Perry's albums, you know, minus Katy Hudson, this is the only album where I'm going in knowing 2 songs. So like this era I'm just vastly unfamiliar with, but I couldn't be more excited to finally tackle it. So just a quick update on my thoughts on Teenage Dream, which we tackled last weekend. Guys, I love it more and more every day. In fact, I love it so much that I invested and I bought the vinyl, the Urban Outfitters exclusive. I was able to get it on Amazon because thankfully I have an Amazon gift card and there was a reseller on there. So I got it for a little more than I would have liked to have paid, but not horrifying. But that's how much I love it now, guys. I have to own this little piece of nostalgia on vinyl. And the Urban Outfitters one is a picture disc, which, you know, quality is always not that great. But it's pretty, it's gorgeous, and I love it. So we're putting aside Teenage Dream for the day, and today we're focusing on her, again, fourth or third, however you want to take it, studio album, Prism, and I think the best thing to do is to get started. I am so enjoying being on this journey. So here we go. We begin with track #1, a song I know, a song you know. This is Roar. Here we go.
I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I said quietly, agreed politely. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. I got the eye of the tiger, fire, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar.
Okay, so that was Roar, and I have to say, this is a song that was very overplayed at the time. However, this one I enjoy a little more. So one of the main criticisms I was hearing about Teenage Dream is that it sounds a tad dated at this stage of the game. And you know what? I would disagree with that album, and I would say I don't really see it. However, Firework to me does sound very dated. I've realized that I've come to the terms that I just don't really love Firework as a song all that much. And this one is kind of a little bit like Firework, but I would argue Roar is so much better. It's loud, it's proud, you're gonna hear her roar. Every time I hear this song, I think of the Super Bowl performance where she was on the literal tiger, and then she actually roared. She was like, ah. Well, it was a sound effect, but you get the drift there. But I love Roar. I think it's a fun song. It's an anthem, and I think that it sounds great. It still sounds fresh. It's great, and I think it's a great start to the album, and I'm excited to see where we're headed from here. Track #2, Legendary Lovers. I like that title, so here we go.
I feel my lotus bloom.
Lotus!
I want your energy, destiny, my mantra.
Ooh.
Never knew I could see something so clearly looking through my face.
Whoa, she's spitting bars.
Never knew karma could be so rewarding and bring me to your light. Maybe this is the beginning of something so magical tonight. Take me down to the river, underneath the bright hot sun. Go down in history, go down together into infinity.
Oh wow.
Never knew I could see something
I like this. Legendary. Wow. Oh. Ow! Okay. Legendary. Okay. Wow. So that was Legendary Lovers, and I have to say, I love nothing if not consistent so far on this album. Legendary Lovers is just as loud and proud as Rore's, but I liked this one lyrically because I like how you can clearly tell that Katy is very happy, and the lyrics, we really didn't get lyrics like this in Teenage Dream. You know, like, I like how she's like, I never knew karma could be so rewarding. Her lotus was blooming. There were just so many fun lyrical things going on in here, and I loved it. And I loved how we also brought in elements like with I think it was like banjos that were playing. It was almost kind of like tribal sounds, and I was like, that's kind of legendary if you ask me. So, okay. You know, I'm kind of shocked that this was not released as a single. I think it could have done decently well. I like it. Okay. I'm liking where we're headed so far. Track number 3 is also the fourth single. This is Birthday, and this charted at number 17, so let's see if I've heard it before. Oh, okay. Stop by. Okay. Oh, what's the surprise, Kitty? Oh my God. Aww. I like these backing vocals we're hearing. Whoa. Wow. Okay, where are we going? Oh, I love the ethereal sound. That's beautiful.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Oh my God.
So let me get you in your birthday suit. It's time to bring out the big balloons.
Oh my God.
So let me get you in your birthday suit. It's time to bring out the big balloons.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So that was Birthday, and again, it was the fourth single, and this one did chart at number 17, so it's the third, the third lowest charting song. Whoa. Okay, this song is basically if Peacock grew up and got mature, but was still, a little like, I still want to see your peacock, but we'll layer it up a little bit. I loved this. I really felt like Katy did make it my birthday. Now, granted, me being a gay man, I'm not really interested in having any sex with Miss Perry anytime soon. But it came close with this song. I was just like, wow, this is really sweet. And aww. I liked that. I just loved the sounds. I liked her little speaking parts, happy birthday. That was really sweet. So you know what? Yes, we're putting a like next to this. This is a bop, and I'm listening to it on my birthday, which is a while from now, but nonetheless, will come, and I'll be listening to it. Track number 4, Walkin' on Air. So here we go. Okay, that's a little weird. This doesn't even sound like Katy.
Yeah,
Okay.
you take me to utopia.
Utopia.
You made me like erotica. Boy, you made
Erotica!
me
We love
feel
Madonna.
like you.
Whoa, this is like a dance club song. Okay. Gotta feel the groove. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Ooh. Walking on air. Alright. When's the beat gonna drop? That's what I'm waiting for. Gotta feel this one in your soul. Hang on, I gotta turn this up. Love that. Fade it out. Okay. Okay, so that was Walking on Air, and I gotta say, that's already getting a little like next to it because this was interesting. It was a rather change of pace. This song was very much, very an in the club type of song, and fittingly so, you know, I would argue, when I say, you know, the things that are on Teenage Dream and so far on this, you know, you could play them in the club, but I think there's a difference between a dance poppy song versus like, you know, like a clubby song. And this is definitely like, whoa. Lyrically, it's a rather simple one. I mean, the love that she has is so strong that she feels like she's walking on air. She's weightless, which is what I achieved to be one day too. But that's a different story for another day. And I feel that. I love that. There was also the lyric where she's like, heaven is jealous of our love. And I was like, ooh. I was like, that must be a strong love then. So this was actually rather interesting. I'm rather kind of shocked. Like, you know what? I could understand why this maybe wasn't a single, but I'm kind of shocked that it, like, what was it sent to like clubs or anything like that? Because I mean, it would have fit. The gays would have loved it. So, okay. That was Walking on Air and a bop. Something a little different though too, so I appreciate that. Track number 5, Unconditionally. This was also the second single that charted at number 14. So here we go. Do I know it? Let's find out. Oh, I like this so far. This has kind of got like Daisy's vibes. Wait. Hang on. Aww. That's beautiful.
There is no fear now. So open up your heart and just let it begin. Open up your heart and just let it begin. Open up your heart and just let it begin. Open up your heart. To
Wow.
be truly free, will you do the same for me?
Here we go, here we go.
Unconditionally, I will love you unconditionally. And there is no fear now. I will love you
Still love me.
unconditionally.
Damn. Interesting. Whoa. Okay, so that was Unconditionally, and I gotta say, this was actually a rather interesting piece because it reminded me a lot of Daisy's, and I gotta say, Daisy's is one of my top singles of 2020, just because it's so... it's so, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's that bitch. And this song is kind of like a little bit in that sense too. Lyrically, I groove with this. I groove with Daisy's just a little more because it's about you, not the other person. But Unconditionally is a beautiful song. Katie's vocals are just soaring. The melody and the production is just so ethereal that you're like, oh my God, this is gorgeous. Like I said, I think that it sounded somewhat familiar, but not close enough for me to be like, I've heard it before. This was just gorgeous. A very strong second single in my opinion. And 14, I think it could have maybe charted a little higher. I don't see number 1 for this position, but this is a beautiful song. Oh my God. Oh my God, it just soars. Whoa. Okay. So we're gonna keep it going, but I'm happy to know that, you know, I didn't realize that the sound that she achieved with Daisy's was not necessarily new for her. But I'm happy to know that. That's really cool. So I love it. Track number 6, we have the international smash hit. This is Dark Horse featuring Juicy J. Let's do it. I haven't listened to this song in a long ass time. You don't know what it is? Katy Perry.
Let's rage. And here you are, you were gonna come to me. And here you are, but you better choose carefully. 'Cause I'm capable of anything, So you wanna play with magic? Boy, you should know what you're falling for. Baby, do you dare to do this? 'Cause I'm coming at you like a dark horse. Are you ready for?
Here we go.
A perfect storm. 'Cause what's in mine?
Here we go.
There's no going back. She's a beast. I call her karma.
Oh my God, she eats your heart out like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Be careful.
I don't know
Try
the
not
rest
to
of it.
lead her on.
Boy, you should know what you're for. Baby, do you dare to do this? 'Cause I'm coming at you like a dragon. Are you ready for? A perfect storm. 'Cause what's in mine?
There's no going back.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be one more time. Okay, so that was Dark Horse, and oh my God, it's been so long since I heard this. But what I was just reminded of is that this song is a goddamn bop. So real quick, weirdly enough, I remember the first time I heard this song, and it wasn't the full song. It was just the bum bum. It was on a Vine of all things. It was a Vine, and I'll never forget it. I don't know if I could ever find it again, but I think it was like a scene from Full House where they're all dancing, and then this was the song that they put over it. And I remember thinking, I'm like, that beat's kind of sick. I think that was before I knew it was a Katy Perry song or anything like that. This song is just iconic. The music video, I remember that. I think she's got like a grill in it or something. Yeah, what a song this was. It was all over the place, but you know what? It still sounds so fresh. Wow. Yeah, we love Dark Horse. It's a bop, iconic, classic, amazing, and it was great to hear it again in the context of this album. A very good, because this kind of lands in the middle of it, if you go by like the standard edition, so I like it. It's a good track. Okay, track number 7, This Is How We Do. This was the final single and charted at number 24, and here we go. Not loving this so far.
Chanel that, hell yeah, all my girls vintage Chanel, baby. It's no big deal. This is no big deal.
No big deal.
This is how we do, yeah. Chillin' laid back, straight stuntin', yeah, we do it like that. This is how we do. This is how we do. Rippin' easy. Day drinking at the Wildcat, suckin' real bad at Mariah Carey. Okay, it's no big deal.
Wait, I gotta go back to that.
Set to Barbara Chic at La Superica, grabbing tacos, checking out hotties. Now we're talking astrology, getting our nails did all Japanesey. Day drinking at the Wildcat, sucking real bad at Mariah Carey. Okay,
Oh my God.
it's no big deal.
Wow.
It's no big
Big
deal.
deal.
It's no big deal. This is no big deal.
Okay,
At
the ladies.
breakfast,
The
in
ladies.
last night's dress. This is how we do. What? Wait. No. Bring the beat back.
Oh,
That's right.
whoa. Okay. This is how we do. Okay, that was This Is How We Do, and I gotta say, at first I was not liking it, and I think the reason why kind of still stems through the song, but the production sounds a little cheap. But I do think that that's part of its, like, I think that's part of the vibe that it was trying to go for. It's a very chill song. Lyrically, it was really fun. There was references to Mariah Carey, Getting Your Nails Did. There was just a lot of fun little things. They were like, this is how we do. This is what we're doing. This is our day. It's us. We're doing it. This is how we do. So I actually did care. I did grow to like it a lot more. I like how Katy was being very playful with it. And then when you thought it was fading out, she was like, hold up, bring the beat back. And then, because she wasn't done. It's not over till she says it's over. So yeah, you know, at 24, I feel like that's a good position for this. This doesn't cry to me to being a top 10 single, but a good single nonetheless. I wouldn't have minded hearing it on the radio. I think if the production had been cleaned up a tad bit, it might have fared a little better. But other than that, I think that's part of its vibe, so I don't know. But I did enjoy hearing it. Probably, I would say, technically probably my least favorite on the album so far, but I actually did still like it. So we'll see where time puts this song for me, okay? Track number 8 has another really interesting title. It's called International Smile. So here we go. Oh, and I didn't even think about this, but you know, it's like kind of like smile, because you know, she has an album called that. So here we go.
Think you seen her in the magazine. It's like she walked right out of your dreams.
Okay.
Black Ray-Bans, you know she's with the band. Passport stamps from Tokyo.
From Tokyo.
To Mexico.
To Mexico.
To Rio.
Rio!
That girl's a trip. A one-way ticket.
Okay.
Takes you miles high, so high. 'Cause she's got that one international smile. She's got that one international smile.
I like this so far.
She's got that. She's got that. And she's a little bit of low. From LA.
From LA.
Miami.
Miami.
To New York City.
Oh, we love New York.
Please fasten your seatbelts.
Wow.
Make sure your champagne glasses are empty.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, that was International Smile, and I feel with this song that you could take it a couple of different ways. You could take it as like this person who you're having sex with is like literally like, you know, that, and she's so international, she takes you miles high. I kind of saw this as a lady who just likes to travel. She's a stewardess clearly, but because of that she gets to travel all over the world, and she's just so iconic that wherever she goes, you know who she is. She's that international smile. This one was just so much fun. You know what? Hang on. I actually have to know because I gotta know. Hang on. Let me pull up the Wikipedia page for this. What is it? The Prismatic World Tour. Where is? Oh, here we go. Okay, hang on. I'm open link. I want to know if she did this live because I feel like this would pop off live. Come on. Oh, yep, what? She did it as a medley with Vogue. Fuck, I'm gonna have to watch the Prismatic World Tour now. So, we'll save that for another day, but I actually really did like this song. I'm kind of shocked that it wasn't a single. It's really fun, and I feel like it would have done well, so oh well, what can you do? But this was a bop. Track number 9 is called Ghost, and I'm excited to listen to this one because there was someone who commented on my Teenage Dream video, and they were talking about basically how they didn't love this album and that they missed Katy's rocky edge. And according to whoever made this comment, Ghost is the last time that Katy Perry went in like a more rocky direction, so let's hear it for Rocky Katy.
Every kiss and every letter, every promise of forever.
I'm loving this lyrically.
Best I go when I look back, never would have known. Yeah, could be so cold, like a stranger vanished
Okay, that was Ghost. Already getting a like next to it. This was a very, and this fits going in terms of it. It's very haunting. Knowing someone who was in your life who just disappeared one day and now they're a ghost. They're not there anymore. It's like they're there, but they're not. I related to this a lot because I've said before on this channel many times. In this past year, I had a friend. She was my friend for many, many years. And this year, she just decided that, screw me. She didn't want to be my friend anymore. And I'm okay. Like, I'm fine. I've been fine. I've not shed a tear over it. But you think about it a lot. You're like, what did I do? What did that bitch do? It's like you have to contemplate everything in your head. And this one, I felt very much like it reflected that. Like, she's not here in my life anymore, but there's still parts of her that I remember, that I can hear, I can see. It's like a ghost. And wow. That was very powerful. For someone saying that this was the more rockier way she took, I guess I hear it a little bit, but it's still rather poppy, so I didn't hear as much rock in this. But it was a very beautiful song and one that I will definitely listen to again. Track number 10, Love Me. I feel like we're sailing through this album. I love this beat behind her.
But now I don't negotiate with insecurities. They always seem to get the best of me. Or changing seasonally. I'm gonna love myself the way I want you to love me.
Beautiful.
Sometimes I wish my skin was a costume that I could with insecurities. They're gonna have to take a backseat. I know I have to love myself the way I want you to love me. No more second guessing. I'm gonna be no concealing my feelings.
That's right. Here we go. Build it up.
Changing seasonally.
Build up.
I'm gonna love myself the way I want.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my God. Another standout track. So before I even say anything, I need to look at the Prismatic World Tour again, and I need to know, did she perform this? Because it'd be a crime if she didn't. Like, this could have birthed the kid as a teenager. Are you shitting me? She didn't perform this? Well, that is a crime. Notes. Wait, hang on. Let's go to notes. On select dates, she performed Unconditional. Okay, well, that does nothing for me. Okay, so first of all, beautiful, beautiful song. Should have been performed live. Katy Perry, this song, I feel like everyone can translate to this song. At first it was kind of about how she's, at least what I was getting, is that she's with a guy, but he doesn't really love her in the way that she should love him. So she decided that she's gonna love herself the way she needs to be loved. But then it kind of transitions to more about, more that she needs to do that for herself and not even just for him. She's gonna love her the way that she should be loved. And I was like, you know what? I feel that too. That's how I feel about myself. I love myself so much. So it's like, I love me. You know what? This might be my anthem for sure. Yeah, this was absolutely gorgeous. The production was stellar. Very, again, ethereal. We're getting that a lot. I didn't know that she had tackled this ethereal sound before, and I absolutely love it. This is gorgeous. Perfect. And I'm excited to listen to it a few more times because it's just gonna, I think, magnify each time. Track number 11 is called The Moment. We're kind of getting that rough production again, so let's see how this goes. It's nasty, you gotta feel it.
Can you tell me?
What can I tell you?
Who called a race? Can anyone stay in one place? And when
I'm already loving it. Oh my God.
one day you will, but maybe one day you will find all we have is this moment.
Ah, yes, bitch.
Tomorrow's unspoken.
That's right.
Yesterday is history.
Goodbye.
Why don't want you to be here with me.
Oh, this is
All we
beautiful.
have is this moment. Be here with me now. Do you ever think that we're just chasing our tails? Like life is one big fast treadmill. All we have is this moment to put love into motion. Yesterday is history, so why don't you be here with me?
That's right. That's right. Oh my God. Okay. So I gotta say, this is another incredibly beautiful song. I loved Katy's vocals on it. Again, we're getting that it's a proclamation. It's an anthem. You know, I have to say, it's very funny listening to this today. So these videos air on a Saturday, but I filmed them a little bit in advance. So I'm filming this on January 20th, which is a Wednesday. And today is the day that President Biden was just inaugurated as to being the president, along with Kamala Harris as our first female vice president. And it's just kind of like, hearing this song today made me feel really empowered. Even though when I was watching the inauguration, I was like, oh my God, this is kind of boring. But you still feel empowered. You're like, oh my God, this is it. Change is coming. A change has gotta come. And you're like, wow, they should have played this song at the inauguration, but this was amazing. Has she done this one live? Because that just makes sense. From the looks of this set list, she did not perform a whole lot of songs from this album on this tour, which is kind of sad in a sense. But oh no, she did she did it. Oh, guys, I'm a fucking idiot. She did do "Love Me," but it was a medley with this song. That's why I missed it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, two great songs put together as one. Yeah, okay. Never mind. So I'm sorry about me saying that "Love Me" was robbed, but now we know. Although in all honesty, this was the fourth. I would not have put these two as the fourth song on the set list. I would have maybe put it a little towards the end, but that's just me. Yeah, that was powerful, amazing, and incredible. Track number 12 has a really gay title, if you will. It is called Double Rainbow. Here we go.
A one of a kind.
One of a kind.
You only find once in a lifetime. Highest prize. They say one man's trash is another girl's treasure. So if it's up to me, I'm gonna keep you forever.
Oh, that's beautiful.
'Cause I understand you.
This kind of reminds me of Pearl right now, and I'm here for that.
'Cause not I, like a double rainbow.
Beautiful.
In the sky.
Sky. Oh. I love that!
Was a phenomenon when you came along, yeah. Ooh,
Oh, Katy.
I understand you.
I understand you.
Like a double rainbow in the sky.
Oh my God, this was another beautiful piece. One that just really stuck out to me. You know, I find it really funny that she covered this because, well, I guess if she was pretending, well, no, I don't want to go there because I don't think that's really her. But if the idea of, you being a rainbow, and then when you meet your other person, they're a rainbow too, and then when together you make a double rainbow. I mean, how pretty is that? I mean, when you see a rainbow, aka a gay man, you're like, oh my God, it's a rainbow, and then you got two of them, and you're like, oh my God, it's the cutest thing. So, yeah, I really liked this. Again, I loved the ethereal sound. It just sounded like they had accomplished what they were trying to do, and now they are happy, they're settled, they're in a perfect place to be, and they're the double rainbow. And that was just absolutely beautiful. Yeah, that was just gorgeous. And wow, beautiful. Okay, track number 13, the final track of the standard edition of the album. This song is called By the Grace of God, and I'm assuming by that title we're kind of going back to our Katy Hudson roots. So faith won't fail, so here we go. Let's do it. I love a good piano. Hang on.
Wasn't so tough. laying on the bathroom floor.
Wow.
We were living on a fur line, and I felt the fault was all mine. Couldn't take it anymore.
Damn. Whoa.
By the grace of God, there was no other way. I picked myself back up. Take me out.
That's right.
That way.
Okay.
For keeping my head above the water.
The good old sister.
When the truth was like swallowing sand. Love, yeah, the truth will set you free.
Here we go.
By the grace of God,
Okay, the production on here grew on me a bit.
I picked myself back up. I knew I had to stay. I put one foot in front of the other, and I looked in the mirror. By the grace of God,
Damn, that's so pretty.
I picked myself back up.
That's so pretty.
I put one foot in front of the other, and I looked in the mirror.
Damn, she's tugging on your heartstrings with this album. Okay, whoa. Okay, that was By the Grace of God, and damn, this was probably the most personal song we've gotten from Katy in a while, and because I would argue that while Tina, we love her, but this album has changed my mind a little bit. It doesn't get as personal as maybe you would like. It gets a little bit there, not far, it doesn't stray too far, but this is very intimate. The production, at first, I loved the piano, and I wasn't liking how it sounded when it transitioned into the chorus the first time, but then the second time it grew onto me a little more, so maybe it sounded just a tad more poppier than I would have liked it to in the chorus, but it grew on me a little bit, so we'll see. That's the only complaint I have. Other than that, lyrically, this was gorgeous. I mean, this talks about being at your lowest possible place. I don't know what time she's referring to. It could be, maybe a little bit when her career wasn't taking off, her sister keeping her afloat. I'm not sure of the exact circumstances for what she wrote this on, because I mean, on every song on here, she has a writing credit. I'm correct in that, right? Yeah, this is the only one, though, that was just written by her and a guy named Greg Wells. Yeah, so and it has a, oh wait, there's a Wikipedia page that says the info on it. Okay, hang on, it says right here, because I saw, where'd it go? I swear to God, I just saw it. Because it was apparently this is about her divorce. It's about her divorce with Russell Brand, which, you want to know a fun fact? I had no clue she was married or like knew Russell Brand until I watched the Part of Me movie over the summer. I didn't know that, so that was like, oh wait, what? I was not into pop music back in the day, but okay, so it's about her divorce, so. But I guess it could still be about the things I said before, too. But she pulled herself up by the grace of God. I loved this. It was absolutely amazing. A perfect closer to the album, like the standard edition, and she performed it live, which I feel like would pop off. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to watch this Prismatic World tour now. Damn. Well, all in good time. I think it'll be fun. So, yeah, that was a great closer, and I absolutely loved it. Track number 14, this is where we begin with the bonus tracks for the Deluxe Edition. There are a total of 3, so this is the first of the 3. This, again, is track number 14, which is called Spiritual, which kind of makes me reminds me of E.T. for some reason, but here we go. Spiritual.
This is spiritual. Under your spell, phenomenal. The way you make me feel.
Okay, Spiritual was the first song of this album that I just didn't really care for. When you have such a strong ending like track number 13 with By the Grace of God, it made me a little nervous for these bonus tracks. Spiritual is fine. I like its vibe, but it kind of overstays its welcome a little bit. At almost 5 minutes, I was like, I get it. I get it, Katy. And I feel like she kind of tackled this territory just a little better. in other songs on here. I don't know, but yeah, spiritual. I mean, it's fine. I don't really have anything bad to say about it per se, but it just didn't do a whole lot for me. If it played, I wouldn't turn it off because I think it's got a nice, you know, background music vibe, but it doesn't really stick out. Track number 15, It Takes Two. Here we go. Okay, I'm liking the vibe.
Is Mercury in retrograde? Half of it, I'm not that innocent.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
it takes two sides to every story, not just me. You can't keep ignoring. I admit half of it, I'm not that innocent. Yeah.
I like this. I like
It
this.
takes two sides to every story, not just me. You can't keep ignoring.
Damn. That was It Takes Two, and I gotta say, this one was a very pleasant surprise. What I love is that Katy is talking about in this relationship that she's in, it doesn't seem to be the happiest relationship, but she's acknowledging that I got my shit to say, and you got your shit to say. You're saying your shit, but you just think it's just about you. Here I am saying my shit, but I understand that you still have a point of view of it too. I'm willing to admit that I'm sorry, but yet you're not. That's deep. And Katy tackles it really well. It's kind of a shame that this one's a bonus track. Lyrically, it does stray, I think, a little bit. No, maybe not too much, but I feel like I like it though. So you know what, I'm gonna put a like next to it, and I do think it works good as a very serviceable bonus track. But wow, that was very powerful, and I love what she brought to the table. Track number 16, the final track of the album, Choose Your Battles. Here we go. Let's do it. Bring it on home.
Just to live for. Choose your battles, babe, 'cause I'm not fighting anymore. Choose your battles, yeah. This time you will lose. If I'm not fighting anymore.
Okay, that was Choose Your Battles, and I have to say, this was another interesting piece. It works great as another closer to the album. I feel like the best closer is still, though, By the Grace of God. At first I wasn't feeling it, and then the production of it kind of grew on me. It's very, again, it's an anthem. It's very powerful, and what I like, one of the lyrics that she said was like, you gotta choose your battles, and in a sense, you gotta choose the ones that you know you can win, because if you don't choose the other ones, then you never know, but if you choose the ones that you can win, you're gonna win. So you know what, I did like this one. It grew on me. I think after a few more listens, I'll really, really stand it, but for now, it's just good. But I did like it. Okay, guys, we did it. We finished Katy Perry's fourth or third, again, however you want to take it, studio album, Prism, and whoa, am I ever pleasantly surprised. I feel like we just breezed through listening to this album. It is so good. Now, as I said before, I've really grown to love Teenage Dream, but from what I got in the comments and what people were telling me, yeah, this album is just quite a little bit above Teenage Dream. Now, I'd argue that obviously Teenage Dream is more single-written worthy, but it still works as an album, so I'm not mad at that. But as an album, I feel like this is a little more cohesive. We definitely get a little bit deeper lyrics. We definitely get more noticeable vocals from Katy. I feel like it's the perfect combination of everything that we've gotten so far. We get the better lyricism again of the first or the second album, however you want to take it, and the popping. I think it's just all a great. And honestly, this is truly the complete confection, if you ask me. But out of all 16 tracks, I put a like to every single one except for Spiritual. So I think my favorite songs that I now know are, from what I can gather, I really did love Unconditionally, Walking on Air. I mean, I loved everything. I think the biggest standout to me, though, is probably Unconditionally, Ghost, By the Grace of God. The more slower, more ethereal sounds I just really loved. Love Me was, again, beautiful. I love lyrically everything this album talks about. There's so many different sides of her that you get to see come out here, and it was just so pleasant to listen to. And I'm kind of mad at myself again that I did not listen to this when it came out, because it's filled with such beautiful, amazingly written songs. It sounds still very fresh. It's so good. It's really, really good. And again, I'm kind of mad at myself I didn't listen to this at the time. But, you know, hey, we're here now, and that's all that matters. So I gotta say, I really do feel that this album is still not risen above Smile for me. Smile is always just gonna, I mean, it's on my wall. Smiles is always gonna hold a special place in my heart. But right now, because like I've been trying to think of how I'd rank them, I think definitely so far my ranking is probably, in all honesty right now, I think this is second. So Smile, this Prism, then Teenage Dream, and then in a weird twist of events, I'd put Katie Hudson and then One of the Boys. I know that's a little odd, but there's just a few songs on Katie Hudson I really do like. But yeah, this was Prism, and I gotta say, it's probably her best work to date. Because I mean, I still would say this is a better album than Smile, but again, Smile's dear to my heart. So far to me, this is her best album. It's so good. I love the cover artwork for it. It's just so, like, she's so powerful. So, a beautiful album. I'm so happy I finally took the time to listen to it. What do you guys think of this album? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Salvador J. Rocha, Twitter at Sal Says Stuff. And I will see you guys next Saturday when we end our discography journey with Witness. Very nervous to get to that one, but I'm excited to finally take the time to sit through and witness what it is. So thank you guys again so much for watching. Again, I always end on a pun, so what do I want to say? You guys, I love you guys, you love me, you make me feel like I got an international smile, and this is how we do it here on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. You have a great day, great week, weekend, wherever it is. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.